but we can set Ikwerre music on a globe that when you talk about tribes music, indigenous musicians, if Ikwerre music is all over there in all streaming platform, Ikwerre name must be mentioned. There is something we are even working at. Ikwerre Media want to host a seminar for indigenous Ikwerre musicians, both young and old. Because why we need to host this seminar is because we have a lot of Ikwerre musicians with good music, and they don't know how to go about their music. So that's why we need this seminar to guide people, bring Ikwerre musicians together, and teach them how to get royalty from your work. It's not all about open canopy launching. Because that's what our people do. When they do something, they will do an open canopy. One person go come launch and 10 million, and that's it. Yeah. And giving CD copy. Who listens to CD anymore? CD is gone. That's why we need to adopt. There's a man at Imo State on Haji that almost all his songs are all Ikwerre music. He remixes it, he distributes it, and he gets royalty for another man's work. And the real owners of these songs are not gaining anything from it. Yeah, Jimmy Conta is late. He's a legend.
Yes, he is.
But the family could not revive his music. Look at what Jack West Jr. is doing for his dad, Jack West. Now, till tomorrow, Fela Shrine still exists. When Fela was there was no YouTube. There was no distribution of music.
Right.
But today, all his songs are all distributed. They have festival, remembrance of Fela every year. Look at Bob Marley. When Bob Marley was there was no online streaming, no YouTube, no distribution. Same thing with Tupac, Biggie, but today their music are all on all streaming platforms. But when it comes down to Ikwerre here, those people that are the lineage of these great sons, great talents, are just there letting their father's work to go to extension. So that's the need of this seminar. Because you talked about your music, you had an album when you were in Ghana, you came back, you paused, you now revive again. From what you say, your musics are not distributed.
Yes.
And that's the problem a lot of Ikwerre musicians have. They do music, they send it to their brother send to their sister, they send to their friends, and it became a kidney. I send to you, you listen. Now, if I can't access you, how can I listen to your music? So that's the problem people face. We need this seminar. We need to gather everyone we could gather together in one hall. We guide them how to claim royalty for your music. Our legends that have been gone have to make sure their music live on. Jimmy Cantor has so many good music. I'm happy when I check on streaming platform today, I see Promoter Eze. All his songs now, the children have put it every year. Because among the whole Ikwerre legends, Ikwerre musicians, he is the only one that you can find his music on all platforms. And one good thing people don't know, you gain it, your children inherit it.
Yes.
And your children inherit it. It became a family business. Let's just look about Jimmy Cantor. Now, if the children now bring back Jimmy Cantor music to life and distribute it in streaming platforms, it now become a family business. The children die off and living.
Yes.
The next generation pick over. The next generation pick over. They still inherit from the work of their late great grand and so on fathers.
Yes.
That is one good thing about music. That's why we need this seminar. Some people have good music, but they don't know how to do it. They need someone to teach them. They need someone to guide them. I'm I'm used to this knowledge because I was once a blogger, when I was handling Music Naira. And today, Music Naira is back, though. I brought it back to life. And for 2017, 2018, 2019, Music Naira was one of the best Nigerian music blog before it went on extension. But I'm happy this year is back.
That's good.